One last point. I wrote many years ago that the big language that is ignored in Ukraine is English. And if Ukraine, what this language law is lacking actually is emphasis on the learning of English. I mean, English, I think, should become a second or whatever official language of Ukraine. Ukrainian bureaucrats, Ukrainian professors, Ukrainian educators should all be required to learn English. English is not as well known in Ukraine as people think. And that is a major, major obstacle to Ukraine's integration into Europe and to Ukraine's integration into the outside world. Ukrainian academia is kind of inward-looking. It's not outward-looking. So in this sense, I would have gone along with this language law, but I would have added greater emphasis on English as an important vehicle, as an important additional kind of facilitator of Ukraine's European integration. You can't integrate into Europe if you don't know English. I mean, how? What are you going to integrate with? The Ukrainian into Europe? English is whether you like it or not, English is the language of globalization and the language of Europe and the language of international scholarship, the language of international media outlets. It's a dominant language of today. And if Ukraine's elites, business, economic, cultural, academic, don't understand that, that is where I think is going to be a major problem for them, because they're not going to be able to change what's up here in their heads. Kind of, we're talking about decommunization is not just removing Lenin monuments, it's also removing stuff in your head. And one way to do that is by integrating your mind and your psychology and your way of doing things into a Western mindset.